value share co-create. Okay, by the way, I think in Bali has a lot of temple. I also go to a lot of temple. And all the temples still aligning in China, also to charge the tickets, right? But if you have opportunities, come to Taiwan. Taiwan also has a lot of temple. It's all free. Okay, you can enjoy all the temples also all free. So that's wonderful. So if you want to go to Taiwan, you can enjoy the cultures. Oh, that is then Coca-Cola to make you feel happy. It's still important. All my happiness throughout the 100 years history. Okay, last is the entrepreneur. So because the sustainable marketing, and so we also talking about some cases for the technology innovation in the marketing, right? So last because we have students in this sessions, and I just find out recently I find out people in Bali. Especially for the young people, they have some passion to start the research for the academic. Connection is very important. Marketing analysis, to do the market analysis, financial plan, and the future vision. You have the vision, future visions. You see the different words. So innovation. We have this innovation, technology, marketing, and entrepreneurship from 0 to 1. Entrepreneurship from 1 to 100. Just 3 countries. Over 50 presentation. 5 years old. You know the human resources. So for the students in college, they say you have the potential. And then you have a small country, Singapore. In Singapore, there is no factory. They just want to set the position just like a hub, Southeast East Asia hub. And they just a lot of. I just don't want to say. I don't want to be frank. Singapore needs Indonesia. Singapore needs Indonesia. Because Singapore handle all the money.
Okay.
But if the company wants to invest the company or factory in Singapore, they have to find out some investors that can manage to be the managers. So they just invest the money to build the plant, build the factory. So that's the Indonesia's opportunities. When your economy is getting better and better in the future.
Yes.
But right now I know some political effects. But in the future, your economy will get better and better. And more global war company come to Indonesia. And Bali, of course, the tourists, a lot of tourists. And you have to find out, seize the opportunity. You can make a list. What's your strengths for Bali students? And what's the weakness for Bali students? And to avoid the weakness, to let your strengths. That's the future. You want to seize the opportunities. I can give you one example of that.
Yes.
You know, South Africa people, that's a joking. South African people don't want to wear any shoes. Yeah. They just don't want to wear their shoes. And there are 2 salespersons.
Yes.
Maybe from Taiwan. And the boss now the 2 salesperson. Hey, I want just the one asking you to sell the shoes in South Africa. You know what's the 2 salespeople response? One thing, gosh, no one no one wearing the shoes in South Africa. And you ask me to South Africa to sell the shoes, that's impossible, right? However, another selfless thing, there's no one wearing shoes in South Africa. That also means I have a big opportunity to sell the shoes to the South African people because they need the shoes. I can let them feel more happy when wearing the shoes and they can enlarge my markets. So, depending on your mindset, you have to strengthen your strengths. And that's the opportunity. This is the opportunity. Actually, the development initiative I have a lot of opportunity. Because Japan, Taiwan, people getting older and older. Yeah, 2050, over 50% popularity in Japan and Taiwan, over 65 years old. But in Indonesia, you are still young.
Yes.
That's the human resource benefits. That's your strengths. Right? Just like I said in the morning, I know the dean is so young. Why is he so tough? But next time when you go to Korea University, I will introduce my dean. My dean is with gray hair and I think we're old. Okay? So that's the strengths. Okay, that's my answer. Thanks for your questions.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions from the audience? Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Imba. Yes. I want to ask you about topic of research. What are the main research topics in Taiwan related to technology in marketing? Because who knows, maybe next we can research collaboration, maybe. Because you said it's not about idea, but it's about maybe happens. Maybe it will be happen. You and me make a collaboration in research. And second, talking about value cooperation, and also about experience. Do you agree about that topic about cooperation and the other is very close or related on service dominability theory?
Thanks very much. I think all the risks for the collaboration, right? Actually, I'm still looking for, I don't know in Indonesia, but I have some collaboration with the foundation, especially for research, especially for the scholar, for the academic fields. We have to be published, right? But maybe we can find out some interesting topic, maybe related crossing the cultural, crossing the national. I think, if possible, I think that I would very pressure that we can co-work for the research. So your research interest is also in marketing. Okay, so probably we can collaborate with each other because just like Steve Jobs said, if you want to be successful, then they will not by one person. They must be done by people. So co-work is very important. And for the same question is for the future, right? That's what will happen for the future, or your second question is always question.
Service dominability theory.
Okay, for the technology, for the future.
Maybe, because that theory says about training is very appropriation. That's very really what you said before.
Very appropriation. Okay. I think as about 50 in financial matters. This is a discussion about value cooperation. But why this paper was published in that journal? I think I was lucky at that moment because there's no one understand what is value cooperation at that moment. So I just write the paper to discussion about the marketing and value cooperation in relationship with happiness or social happiness. So that's I'm lucky. So the paper set me my research. And after that, getting more and more people want to discuss, want to do the research for the value cooperation, right? So just like for the research collaboration or for just like the speech, meaning the co-creation. There's the four sheets. There's the one sheet. The first one is the co-creation for markets. Second one is the communal affiliation. That is even for the co-creation, we can start. It's like the Java script. We can start at the same time. Communal affiliation. And the third one is the currency. Currency is the best for price for the markets. And last is the communication. Communication is also important for value creations. So that's my answer for this questions. Thank you very much. I hope that in the future we can co-work together.
I just want to know because I'm not been to Taipei or Taiwan, maybe for next time. Just want to ask that at first you mentioned about ESG, environmental, social, and governance, right? And what is the ESG factors that impact or influence in purchasing products or services in Taiwan? Just you say that the condition in Taiwan, it seems like Japan, that there's maybe a minimum for Gen Z, right, to grow, that mostly the older live, and how that ESG purchase their what is that products or services in Taiwan. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Okay, this is a very good question, Sam. I think the ESG, why ESG is important. Before Donald Trump become the US president again, all around the world discussion about the ESG. ESG about because ESG comes from the SDGs, from the United Nations, SDGs. And a lot of factors from the SDGs can contribute to the ESG. And for the Europe, especially for Europe, in Taiwan, a lot of companies, especially like our school, for air conditioning, it's not ESG because cost a lot, maybe air conditioning, something like this, global warming, right? For example, the bottled water in the future for ESG probably will become the paper and a reusable paper, manufactured by reusable paper. But that's very interesting. In the future, if the company wants to sell the product to the Europe, to sell the product to the USA, but right now no, because Donald Trump changed the idea. So the political is also a big issues, the big factors that will influence the policies. Okay. if the process, whole process not based on or follow the ESG regulations, your products cannot sell to Europe. Because the customer from Europe will check the whole manufacturing process is to follow the ESG or not. If you are not follow the ESG process, they don't want to buy it. So if you cannot sell the product to Europe, that means that it's nonsense. The domestic market, for example, in Taiwan, well, I don't know in Indonesia, I still have to do some research for Indonesia. But in Taiwan is a small country, small island. The domestic market is too small. So we need to sell the product to another country. So this also why in Taiwan governments must have to ask all the company to follow the ESG process. Because if we all product want to sell to other countries, they have to check do we follow the ESG progress or not. But for the ESG, just to follow the SDGs, the factors. But right now, just like Donald Trump, for example, bottled water, the Coke, the milk. Donald Trump said, you mustn't use the plastic bottled water. That's weird, right? But so US said, why Donald Trump don't want to follow ESG? Because it's totally not ESG. The West, ESG is to protect our environment, right? But US said Biden also said, okay, we want power. But then Donald Trump said no. And you know why? Because Donald Trump wants to support oil business. The plastic, is also one product called oil. So if people don't want to use in the plastic bag or plastic bottle, the oil business cannot make it money. So that's also the reason. But in Europe, trust me, Europe, until you do a product want to sell to Europe, you still have to follow the ESG process. Just like Islamic religious, so they cannot eat the pork, right? So some fruits process just to has a logo, just the Islamic logo. That also means the whole process is safe, similar like this. So this is okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So since the time for Q&A session is already up, so before I'm closing the session, allow me to say thank you again for Professor Ted to give us a very excellent presentation today. Please give a round of applause for our speaker today. Thank you very much for the presentation of the audience here. Thank you for all the attention. I will give the floor back to our MC, Ms. Tiana. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give big applause once again for our national speaker. The next agenda is the awarding certificate to our speaker and moderator. I invite the Dean of Faculty of Economics and Business, Universitas Conservatori Denpasar, to award certificate to our speaker and moderator.
Semua foto yang di Google tadi apa? Surya sama kamu? Enggak ya? Siapa yang satu? Yang buat kamera gitu. Kamu di mana kamera?
Aku ke base.
Ini ada yang masuk ya. Oh, ini masuk ya. Oh, itu.
To the moderator and Professor Tan, you can return to your seat, please.
Kamu jadi isinya no? Oh itu ingat, tak ada fotonya. Oh ya, sama Bu. Iya. Oh, oke Pak.
We finally come to the end of visiting professor with the power of sustainable marketing, principles, practices, and case studies in driving sustainable development. I would like to say thank you again to the invited speaker for the informative and interesting talks, and to the audience for your active participation. Hopefully this event will be beneficial for everyone. I'm Kiara Karina, thank you for your attention, and see you again at our next event. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Alhamdulillah,
Guys, lagi di Dian.
Iya, kita ajak orang.
Kita ngajak orang kan?
Itu ditinggal.
Enggak ini live. Lihat kan?